welcome Maria Trislin Casimiro. Buong-buo yung pangalan, no? She's the principal artist by Makeup by Tris, and Mr. Alberto Reyes III, who is the owner of Fadeday Studio. Yeah. So, I think you'd rather that I call you Tris, no? Kesa
Yes
Trislin.
po. Yes po.
Yeah. So, welcome to our Wedding Expo Philippines spotlight on our exhibitor. So, hindi ko na papahabain yung aking introduction because I'm sure no those who are watching us right now have questions in their mind, and actually I have compiled some questions that we have been receiving by email, minsan pini-PM sa atin, and these are questions for related to wedding makeover, yung wedding makeup. And of course, sabi namin always, ang wedding is not just about the bride, but it's the groom's day too. So we're gonna talk about groom glam as well. Okay, so uumpisahan ko na ang tanong. Kay Tris muna. Ayan, Tris, can you share with us how you started as a wedding makeup artist and how long have you been doing it?
Um, Ngayon po, I've been in the industry for around 6 years, but I started around 2015 or 2016, I guess. So basically po, around 8 years na po akong into makeup. But until I am very much prepared na and ready for the bridal makeup, hinintay ko po yung time na yon when I'm finally ready. And then dun po ako nag-start na tumanggap ng bridal makeup because it's very crucial because it's one big event na pinaghahandaan ng couple. So we don't want na hindi nila ma-receive yung deserve nila na service. Initially, I was into painting, drawing. Basically, it's arts po. So, later on, I found out na I have skills pala in doing makeup. But this time around, it's the bride's face. Yun na po yung canvases ko.
Alright, so talagang artist ka
Yes
to
po.
begin with. Oh. I have a confession not to make. I was really very excited to be able to meet you here online muna, and I will be meeting you this coming weekend sa Wedding Expo Philippines because you are the makeup artist behind yung last event namin, yung Face of Philippine Wedding Summit. Ikaw yung makeup artist ng bride.
Yes.
So I'm sure you've seen that. So yun. So I'm very much excited because I really love the way the bride looked in our collaterals. Kaya sila rin yung napili namin to be the face of Philippine Wedding Summit because alam niyo, napaka-fresh, napaka-light ng kanyang aura, no? And I'm really honored to be able to meet the artist behind the makeup of that bride. Ayan. So yan yung aking confession.
Thank you.
So artist ka to begin with. Ikaw naman Alberto, how do I call you? Alberto, buong-buo din.
Alam po.
Yan, si Bert, yan. Ikaw naman, Bert, how did you become interested in yung grooming and men's self-care? Diba? Tapos napunta pa, targeted pa to grooms. How did you start in that line of grooming?
Actually, it all started on myself. So talagang nung bata pa ako, may hilig na talaga ako mag-hairstyle ng buhok ko. And then one time, parang nagpapagupit ako kaso hindi makuha ng mga barbers yung gusto kong gupit. So doon na pumasok yung idea na bakit hindi ko gupitan yung sarili ko. So yun, doon na ako nag-start and then practice. Ginupitan ko na rin yung dad ko and then my younger brother. And then I came with this idea po na ipasok na rin to sa wedding industry to share and to help others po na lahat ng knowledge ko mula nung pagkabata ko into grooming talagang ma-share ko sa kanila. Yun po.
Okay, so ikaw naman from experience, no, you wanted to parang hindi ka naging satisfied, so gusto mo i-improve yung type of service na ino-offer sa clients. Okay, so but talagang ano, parang pareho kayo, it's out of passion talaga.
Yes
That's
po.
why you're here. Sa artist, tapos yung isa naman, it's really the desire to be able to, kasi siya mismo, di ba, ikaw, Bert, ikaw mismo
Opo.
hindi happy. So you wanted a really good service para sa ibang tao when they decided to go to have themselves groomed. Ayan. Tris, can you describe yung makeup style mo and approach for brides? Kasi nga sabi mo, hindi ka right away makeup for brides, no? You didn't start out that way. So, do you specialize in a certain type of technique when it comes to wedding makeup?
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. Personally po, I don't consider na I have a certain or a specific style in makeup. But from what I hear from my fellow artists, they always tell me that I am very expert. They say I am very expert when it comes to skin makeup, which is basically very fresh lang po tingnan. It is the kind of makeup wherein focus lang po into enhancement, mag-glow lang si bride and not into changing her where it would seem na different person na siya. My makeup approach po is actually more of enhancement. Being a female, also desiring to be on that part someday, I would also like po na kung ako yung bride, ano bang makeup yung gusto kong gawin sa akin? It would be something na hindi po ako i-change into another person. Ayun, i-enhance lang po yung natural beauty na nasa bride.
When you start working with a bride, can you siguro very briefly, ano yung process mo from the initial consultation? Kasi we have brides na talaga minsan nagsha-shop around sila for makeup artists. So if they come to you, what is the process that they go through?
Actually, that is a very nice question po kasi I have been noticing na these days, hindi na ganon. Kapag nag-start ka as a makeup artist, you will really vouch for your service in a way na even if they haggle and even if it's below the supposed price of your service, you would go for it. Kasi it is the desire of doing the thing that you love and also yung may ma-post ka that someone trusted you for that certain kind of service. So that time, back then, dun sa mga unang brides ko po, wala masyadong concerns yung market na napunta po sa akin because I am a beginner that time. So, it's always about the price. They were asking lang kung magkano po and of course the availability ko po dun sa date nila. Basta ganun po, it's been always about the price lang.
Okay. But now, because that was when you were starting out and
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
very new. But now, is there, parang meron na bang process na una may consultation muna? Naiba na ba siya? Hindi na siya price story right away?
Yes, ma'am. It's very different na po. Medyo may pressure na this time. Very specific na po kasi ang mga brides natin because they have learned that it is very wise to invest on your wedding artist since isang beses lang po ito mangyayari. They are very keen observers kung nag-skincare ba tayo. So I am very open naman po with those kind of questions. And yung mga frequently asked questions naman po, willingly I answer them. Kasi personally, I handle my business page po. Ako po mismo ang nakakausap nila and I always inform my brides po na whenever they have questions, feel free lang po to raise them with me and I'll be very much willing to answer them.
Ano typically, sige siguro one frequently asked question, ano ang tinatanong usually ng
Frequently asked question number 1, what brands do you use?
brands na ginagamit?
Yes po.
Tama ba?
Opo.
So medyo particular din yung client sa kind of makeup that you
Yes
use.
Yes po.
Sige, punta naman ako kay Bert. Babalikan kita. May follow-up question ako dyan. Ikaw naman, Bert, kasi di ba kaya ka pumasok sa grooming business? Because you'd like the client to have an excellent service, di ba? Tapos maganda yung result. But of course, hindi alam natin in anything in life, hindi lang one-time shot ang lahat ng bagay katulad sa
Opo.
ikaw, 'di ba, sa paggugupit or pag-makeup si
Mm.
Tris, hindi naman one time mo gagawin, perfect
Opo.
na, 'di ba? It's a process. So the same thing, well, I know sa skincare ng babae, it's the same thing. Hindi
Mm.
hindi one time lang na magpapahid-pahid ka tapos na.
Mm.
So sa mga groom ba, importante, ano ba yung importance of grooming and self-care? Should they start it even before the wedding day, or parang pag malapit na lang tsaka na lang sila grooming and self-care?
Siguro mas i-recommend ko po na mag-start sila ng grooming nila sa sarili nila habang nagpe-prepare na po sila ng wedding nila. Siguro malayo pa po kasi po ang pagiging skincare o pag take care mo sa sarili mo, hindi naman din po agad e-effect po yun. Siguro mas okay na long term din po na gawin na nilang lifestyle kasi hindi naman para sa wedding day lang ang idea, kumbaga maging lifestyle na rin nila. Yun po talaga yung goal. Mas okay po yung ganun na mag-start na po sila habang malayo pa po yung wedding day nila.
But tanong ko, yung yung paggupit, 'di ba? Kasi minsan I remember like we had a client na recently, prenup photo shoot. So the day before the prenup photo shoot, biglang nagpagupit. So talagang kitang-kita mo bagong-bagong gupit. I mean, ganun ba pag nag-prenup photo shoot, is it advisable or ikakasal? How many days before? 'Di ba kasi ako personally, I feel minsan hindi pa, ano man tawag mo doon, hindi pa nagsisettle yung look. So ikaw, ano bang recommendation mo pag nagpagupit ang ating mga grooms to be, lalo na kunyari yan, magpipictorial or the wedding day, ano ba dapat yung tinitingnan nilang process?
Siguro mas maganda po para sa akin yung same day po talaga. Kasi pag same day po talaga, may iba po talaga yung, makikita po talaga yung neatness. Yun po yung number one. Talaga pong ipa-proper groom natin yung buhok, aayusin pa yan kasi yung pag nagpagupit ka po, siguro before the event, mahirap na rin pong ayusin po yun kapag hindi po bagong gupit yung buhok. And syempre, i-style pa po yun, i-grooming pa po ng maayos para ma-achieve po yung desired haircut nila. So, for me, mas maganda po talaga yung same day haircut po.
Okay. So you're saying the day that you're getting married, so parang kumbaga sa bride habang mini-makeupan siya, the groom should also be going through a grooming process. Doon yung aayusin yung buhok niya. Ano sila sabi mo? Doon siya parang yung clean shave, doon gagawin. Okay. Kasi ibang groom, di ba? Parang bihis lang sila. Diba? Tapos ang gagawin na, magpapagupit sila the day before or 1 week before.
And lalo na po yung sa mga groom natin, lalo na po sa mga groom natin na minsan pag nag-shave po sila kinabukasan or one day lang po, talagang meron pa po na tumutubo na po ulit agad. So mas maganda po talaga yung same day talaga. Talagang neat po talaga sila tignan.
Okay, so you have a team that does that. Pumupunta rin kayo doon sa prep venue ng groom.
Yes, ma'am. I have professional barbers po na mag-accommodate po para sa kanila. Siguro diada na rin po talaga sila and very well picked po talaga. Nagmo-modern and classic hairstyles po kami. And we also do consulting them and assessment po para sa kung anong babagay po sa kanila on that day. And I have 2 important tips po na talagang tinitingnan po namin para po maging bagay po sa client yung gupit nila. Yung number 1 po is face shape po talaga nagbe-base. Kasi marami po tayong face shape like oval, rectangular, diamond. And number 2 is texture po ng buhok talaga. Kasi meron pong hairstyle na hindi po ma-achieve dun po sa desired look, na desired haircut po nila. So, kaya po nagkakaroon din po kami ng assessment. Ganun po.
Okay, so before the wedding day to. So you have
Opo,
a meeting with the groom
opo,
and you offer suggestions on what you think.
opo.
Of course, i-assess mo siya and what you think would be the best look for him on his
Yes
wedding
po,
day.
ma'am. Opo.
Okay. O yan, bagong learning sa akin yan. Kasi I was thinking, yung grooming gagawin beforehand. But
Opo.
ito palang ino-offer ng Fadeday is on the wedding day or probably during the prenup photo shoot, darating yung team ninyo in the same way that the bride is being made
Opo.
up, nag-undergo naman ng grooming process si groom
Opo.
natin. Oo. So
Ganun
talagang
po.
perfect kasi ano, 'di ba? Dati ang highlight si bride lang. So it's really the
Opo.
groom's day too. He gets to be
Opo.
pampered and made up, no, groomed
Mhm.
on the most important day of his
Mhm.
life. Ayan. Ma'am, balik ako sa iyo, Tris. Do you offer makeup trials kung sila Bert nag-o-offer ng assessment, 'di ba? May analysis ng hair texture, pinag-uusapan yung shape ng face. Do you do makeup trials as well?
Ma'am, when it comes to the idea of makeup trial, I believe po kasi makeup trial began way back, siguro mga bata pa ako nun eh. That time kasi the approach of a makeup artist in order to be able to book a client is they offer free trial beforehand, before the event. So for me po, these days, uh, we are capable of having 20 bookings or let's say 25 in a month, 30 within a certain month, kaya po natin ang 25 events. So if you can give one free day, that's a loss. That's practically speaking po. But I ensure every bride po na nakakausap ko that being a professional in the field, sa dami na po ng na-experience natin or nahawakan natin na different faces with different face features, I can assure them that even if on the day lang tayo mag-meet, I can be able to do the exact or the perfect look for them. But on the other hand, medyo may mga doubt po ang ibang brides with this. I just encourage them na lang po to book as well their prenup session with me. So they can be comfortable na, kaya pala talaga ni Mistress. So ayun po, it's a win-win situation para po sa amin po ni client.
All right. So what you're saying is hindi necessary na mag-trial makeup based on your assessment. Kaya talaga to achieve, syempre assessment mo plus of course yung vision ng bride, kaya to achieve the look that they desire.
Yes po.
Although ang isa mong i-recommend, tama ba ang pagkakaintindi ko, is that yung initial is they do a prenup photo shoot and they get you as the makeup artist.
Yes po.
Okay, so that means that pwede mo palang i-offer yon separate. Kasi nauuso, di ba, parang all in, like you do the prenup, tapos you do the wedding. So sa'yo, pwedeng isa lang. Pwedeng yung prenup lang. If they're happy, then they book you sa wedding day. Or
Yes,
if they
ma'am.
feel na hindi mo match ng style, they can change their makeup artist.
Apo.
Okay. So hindi naman pala hindi, I mean some kasi they feel parang dilemma sa kanila na what if I don't, I mean not necessarily not like you but hindi kayo swak ng vision. So may option ka rin naman ganon.
Yes, ma'am. That's why po sa marketing po natin, sa business page ko, they can see yung mga brides ko po. Actually, wala po sa mga brides ko ang nag-book ng trial makeup with me sa buong 7 or 6 years na yon. Because I believe naman po na being a bride, kapag nakita mo yung portfolio ni makeup artist, you will already know if siya ba yung para sa'yo. Based on what they also tell me na, Mistress, nakita ko na naman yung before and after ng bride mo today. I think ikaw talaga yung para sa akin. Parang ganun po. Very important din kasi these days po yung portfolio. So I'm very active in posting po my bride, my work.
Well, ang galing man, you mean to say all those photos in your business page, most of them, if not all, halos talagang hindi nag-trial makeup.
All of them,
Wedding day
ma'am.
agad.
Yes, ma'am.
All of them.
Yes, all
Wow.
of them. Even po yung mga prenup, that is the very first time I met them on that day na po.
Okay, so all the rest siguro you're just chatting online or maybe talking over the
Yes po.
phone.
Yes po.
Tama ba yun? Okay. Now, since you kunyari first time kayo nag-meet, do you also make it a point na tanungin sila kung anong style yung isusuot nila para you'll have an idea na kasi I'm sure like if you chat online or ngayon because of technology katulad ng ginagawa natin, no, we can meet online. You can already see their face and somehow have your initial assessment. But do
Yes
you
po.
also ask them what type of dress you're wearing? Ano yung neckline mo?
I asked them po, kapag halimbawa yung bride ko is totally wala siyang idea or wala siyang preferred na, like for example, she's not very specific when it comes to the style or the look na gagawin ko, if very much into, ano na siya, uh, the idea of expert sa mistress, expert yung hairstylist niya, and wala siyang peg, uh, our team, we are the ones who conceptualize the entire look. Pero may mga brides din po na before the wedding or even, let's say, upon inquiry, nagsasend na po sila ng mga pegs nila. And it's also very welcome kung ano po yung magiging comfortable para po kay bride.
Okay, so alam na nila how they will
Yes
look.
po.
You mentioned that you can do like 20 or 25 events in a month. Syempre ang tanong would always be kasi ikaw ang kausap. Will you be the one who will provide the services on the day itself or you have a team of artists na not necessarily you ang magme-makeup sa kanila?
Oh, ako po talaga ma'am kasi that's why the name of my page is Makeup by Tris. I am very strict po sa ganito kasi I am overhearing some stories na may mga ganito palang nag-exist na businesses ng makeup wherein iba yung name ng page but iba yung artists na dumadating. So ako po ay assuring my brides na kung sino po yung binook nila, ako po talaga yung dadating. I have a team, my Glam team, but I deploy them only for the entourage po or let's say for the mothers. But sa bride po, ako po yung nag-focus po doon.
Ikaw talaga.
Yes po.
Okay, so when they book Makeup by Tris, they're really booking Tris.
Yes po.
Yes. Oo. Sa'yo naman, Bert, do you personally come? Because you said you have barbers, but do you still take time to be there also for the groom during their grooming period?
Yes po, sinusure ko din po na maayos po yung pagkakagawa ng gupit ng mga barbers po natin. And hindi ko po sila iniiwan, lalong-lalo na rin po si Groom. Nandun po ako in the whole day po.
Okay, so talagang they're also booking you. Kung ikaw yung nakakausap nila, ikaw rin yung makakaharap nila on the day of the
Opo.
wedding.
Opo.
Ayan. Okay, so, oo. Alam yun, yun nga you're saying, di ba, marami kayong nababalitaan or, so how do you stay on top of your game? Like ikaw, Tris, how do you parang stay up to date with the makeup trends, yung mga techniques, sa dami ng, sa dami kasi ng makeup artist ngayon. How do you stay on top of the game? And of course, ikaw, Bert, while very limited lang ang nag-offer ng service na ganyan,
Opo.
syempre, hindi mo masabi, sooner or later, may ibang pwedeng gumaya, no?
Yes po.
Ikaw sa tingin mo, how will you stay on top of your game? Diba?
Para sa akin po, ma'am, I will offer talaga na full glam setup din po para sa groom. So, complete setup din po yun, tables and chairs. Meron din pong salamin, yung ganun. Complete setup, and then talagang i-ensure ko kasi marami rin naman na nag-groom pero hindi sila nag-consult, di ba? And ako talaga, pwede silang gumisip sa shop, sa Fadeday Studio para talagang ma-meet in person ako and yung mga professional barbers natin para makipagpalagayan na ng loob and makuha talaga nila yung haircut na gusto nila on their wedding event po.
So, Bert, tama ba intindi ko? Parang dadalhin mo yung buong grooming salon
Opo,
where they are.
parang ganun na nga po, ma'am.
Oo. So it's not just bringing a barbero, 'di ba? It's really
Opo,
bringing
opo, opo.
it's the groom having
The
his
whole
own
setup po,
glam
ma'am.
team.
Opo, opo.
Oo. So bago 'yun 'no, kasi minsan iniisip natin ang
Hmm,
babae lang may glam team.
opo.
Yes.
So, um, hindi ba ano 'yun, parang ano tawag do'n, kalabisan. Ah, hindi naman maarte 'no, it's
Opo,
needed by the grooms.
opo,
Oo, kasi nga ako I'm a firm believer talaga na
opo.
because syempre yung society natin, they always focus on the bride. And naman, it's really the bride's day. Pero sometimes
Opo,
naiiwan yung groom eh. So
opo.
with
Yes.
the kind of service, diba, the kind of service that you are offering, ramdam na ramdam rin ng groom that pampered siya, it's his
Opo.
day, diba? At ano rin siya, highlight din siya ng event.
Yes, ma'am.
Diba?
Lalong-lalo na po
Ikaw naman,
sa
mistress. Yes, go ahead.
and lalong-lalo na po sa
Yes,
STD po
Bert.
nila sa mga video na ilalabas, talagang kasama rin po si groom na pine-prepare po siya, gino-grooming po siya ng maayos na pwede nilang balikan pagka lumipas na yung araw, na-miss nila yung wedding nila, at least may mga babalikan pa po rin sila.
Oo, maganda yan, no? Hindi lang basta pinagsuot ng barong or ng suit. Tapos,
Opo.
sige, game, labas ka na. Pulbusan lang kita.
Opo.
Pulbusan lang kita ng konti. Okay, tapos
Opo.
na tayo, di ba?
Mm.
Okay. So I think really that's a good that's a good experience for our grooms to be out there who are watching
Yes.
this right now. I think ayan, ano mo na ako, na-convince mo na ako. It's really something that they should consider investing on as well.
Opo.
Ikaw naman, Tres, how do you stay on top of your game? Kayo, mas marami kayo ang mga makeup artists, di ba?
Opo. um, lagi ko din po kasi itong sinasabi sa mga ka-team ko, sa mga kasama kong hairstylist and my makeup artists for the entourage. I always tell them na bakit kaya ganun? I'm always craving for more knowledge when it comes to makeup. Kasi I am putting pressure din po sa sarili ko in a good way na kailangan makasabay tayo sa trend. So whenever I have free time, I always explore sa Instagram, sa Facebook, kung ano nga ba yung mga trends ngayon, like kung ano ba yung mga hacks, what are the easier steps to do this kind of makeup, ano yung babagay kapag ganito yung skin. So I am still learning. Palagi ko pong sinasabi na I am always hungry for more knowledge when it comes to makeup. Hindi po ako nakakampante. Like, kailangan palaging may bago. Kailangan may bago sa mata, may bagong techniques na kung posible, ikaw yung magsisimula ng ganun. And then, by doing that, you are leaving a remark. You are leaving a mark. So, yung name mo nandyan. Ganun po.
Okay, so for you, it's really constant learning, no?
Yes,
Learning
yes.
of new trends, new
Yes,
technology to improve your craft.
Yes.
Ayan. Ako may question ako sa inyo, no? Like, pwede kayo i-book separately and pwede kayo i-book together. Tama ba
Actually
yun?
po, they can only book us together through Makeup by
Okay,
Bliss
so
po.
it's a package deal.
Yes.
It's a package deal. Pagka binook kayo. Okay. Kaya pala, di ba, even the promotional materials na meron tayo, no? Magkasama talaga yung promotional materials ninyo. So,
Yes po.
it's holistic pala when you offer. So you
Yes.
don't really just focus on the bride. So what you're offering is a total package for the bride and groom.
For the photo.
Yes po.
So talagang hindi ba mahirap? Kasi parang, mas lalo sa iyo, Bert, no? Yung mga grooms kasi
Opo.
na, hindi ko kailangan yan. Siya na lang. Paano mo sila nako-convince? Di ba?
So,
May mga grooms na gano'n, sabi lang, hindi naman ako maarte, simple lang ako.
Opo.
Paano mo nako-convince yung grooms? Especially because package deal nga, di ba?
Opo. Bali, ma'am, pinapakita ko po yung mga portfolio namin, yung mga hairstyle po na ginagawa namin, yung mga events po na naging successful po, and yung mga dati naming grooms. So, sa tulong din po nila, so, natutulungan din po yung Fadeday Studio sa ganung paraan po.
That's good to know na nagiging parang mas aware yung mga grooms natin, and
Opo.
you're able to convince them also na
Opo.
kailangan nila yun. As much as the bride needs their glam session, kailangan rin nila ng grooming session. And
Opo.
before but this has been very informative. I learned something new dito sa ating interview, and marami pa akong itatanong na questions sana, but I'd like to reserve that for the weekend because I'm sure that after they see this interview, may mga magtatanong sa'yo in person. So, siguro ang itatanong ko na lang as a closing, no? You are part of Wedding Expo Philippines. What can the couples expect from Makeup by Tris and Fadeday Studio when they meet you on September 9 and 10 at the SMX Convention Center?
Um, um, ang may expect po ng mga couples, actually marami naman pong nagme-message ngayon that they are looking forward to meet us there kasi most of the time online na lang po talaga lahat ng booking ngayon. Ako din po excited ako to meet them in person, to be able to talk with them. And mayroon po akong, actually this is supposed to be a surprise, pero siguro I'll try to keep it a surprise. May freebies po kami for our couples who are going to book us for both their prenup and their wedding. We have never offered this kind of freebie yet before. And also yung packages po namin for this wedding expo, for this coming bridal fair, will be exclusive packages po. Yes, these are customized packages, specially curated for our on-site bookings. And hindi po nila ito even before nakita or na-receive from us if nakapag-inquire na sila sa amin before. And also, nandoon din po ang ating consultation for both the groom and the bride. Like if they have their concerns, pwede po silang magtanong since nandoon po yung ating mga grooming, yung ating grooming team. And also yung aking pong free trial makeup. Like for example, very concerned si bride sa kanyang acne, if we can cover it. Or specific siya when it comes to eyebrows, I can show them how I do it. And nandun po lahat nakalatag po ang ating grooming station and ang ating bride station.
Exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
Opo.
So, abangan namin yung surprise that you're saying na first time ang ilalabas. So, for those of you who are watching this interview, ipadadala rin natin to, Bert and Chis, sa ating database of registered soon to West. Kasi maliban sa posting this on our social media platforms, meron talaga tayong couples na nag-register specifically para sa Wedding Expo Philippines. So we will be sending them a copy of this video interview with you guys. So what you're saying is, doon lang nila talaga mabubok doon sa 2-day fair na yon. Pag natapos yun, wala na yung surprise.
Yes,
Tama ba?
wala na po.
Okay, so talagang take advantage. So sige po, let's invite yung mga followers ninyo and those who are inquiring to come and see you at the Wedding Expo Philippines.
So we are inviting soon-to-wed couples at the SMX Convention Center, September 9 and 10. Fadeday Studio will be having giveaways and also makeup by Tris. On the day haircut, see you there.
Ayan. To my future brides, I am expecting you there to meet you in person. I am very excited to make you experience the kind of beautification, the kind of glam that you deserve on your most awaited day. Ayan.